Guys, welcome back to Between the Ropes TV. Today, I'm very excited because we have got former British and Commonwealth welterweight champion, Mr. Chris Jenkins. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm all right, mate. Fight's only a week away now, so yeah, really good.
No, definitely. I mean, this is a huge fight that you've got, obviously coming up a week away on the
Yeah,
Eubank Williams undercard with former unified world champion Julius Indongo. How are you feeling? How's camp been going?
camp's usual tough. Um, you bring it on the weight the right way. Crashing it down, you bringing it down. Camp's been great. I've had some wicked in-house sparring with two of the pros, Ben Crocker, Kieran Jones, and I've also been sparring with Conor Walker, who is a fighting on the same show on the same card for the English welterweight title. So yeah, my sparring's been great. It's just about now dropping a little bit more and then doing it the safe way and being ready to go ahead fight night.
No, that's it. That's the main thing. I mean, this is really Sky Sports and Boxer's sort of biggest night of boxing since they're split with obviously with Matchroom. How excited are you to be such a big part of this? Because I've got to be honest, as a fan looking in, when you go through that card, I mean, it's a huge card, isn't it? With obviously the main event, Eubank Williams, obviously you got Clarissa Shields, Caroline Dubois also there, the English title fight, like you just said. I mean, how exciting is it to be such a big part of a night like this?
It's awesome, if you look at where I was last July when I lost my belt, um, contracts weren't renewed with Frank Warren and I was left in yet again the Who Needs Me Club. So to get this opportunity, massive shout out to the guy Lock and my coach Mo Pryor working hard and also the boxer Sky Sports for giving me such a great opportunity in fighting Julius Indongo, like you said, a former unified world champion. I got I got my work cut out, but we're doing all the work and as you go on about now, it's great to have boxing back, especially back in Wales, because last time it was probably back in Wales when Gavin Rees was fighting, or as far back as Nathan Cleverley was fighting. So what a night of boxing, and the fans are in for the treat.
No, definitely. I mean, I think it doesn't help. We've obviously had no boxing throughout January, sort of in the UK. So as a fan, I cannot wait for this card, pretty much from top to bottom as well. In fairness, I mean, obviously you did just briefly mention the loss to Echo Esuman last time out. Have you made any
Yeah.
changes to your training and camp since then, or how have you felt about that?
You know what? It was one of them things I could have done things differently, but at the end of the day, I got caught with a shot and I broke 3 ribs, and I was in round 2, and I still boxed on for another 6. So the little adjustments in weight we've been making in the gym, Gary have noticed creeping into me. So that's been nullified now. So it was a bitter pill to swallow, but the best man won on the night, and good luck to Echo in his future. But I just got to concentrate now on the fight ahead now next Saturday.
No, definitely. It's yeah. I mean, it was an entertaining fight in fairness, and as you say, I think you definitely did yourself proud going on with the injury for another 6 rounds. So I mean, we'll move on slightly. Obviously, going back a couple of years, it was obviously very well documented how close you were to getting the Conor Benn fight.
Yeah.
Could you just tell us a little bit about that situation from your side? Because obviously there was a lot in the press of talk about it, and sort of as a fan, to be honest, you usually assume half of it's sort of bullshit. So I mean, from your side, just tell us a little bit about that situation.
All I know, he was made mandatory. Um, and then there was offers coming in from Eddie Hearn. Um, we would have happily accepted it, but at the time I was signed with Frank Warren, so he had the final say. Um, it would have been a career high payday as well. And it was when I was, well, I wanted the fight, but the balls out of my court. People think the fighters can just fight anyone. I wanted to fight, he wanted to fight, but the two management teams, promoters teams just couldn't agree. So it was a bit of a bummer because then they made me even longer out the ring before I had my fight against Echo Westman. I think I was inactive for 12 to 18 months.
Yeah,
So it's like
No, no. I mean, I sort of see what you're saying. And from the outside looking in, I remember obviously you see all these various clips online. Obviously on IFL and stuff with both sort of Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn talking, and you do sort of always wonder like how it affects the fighters because it's very well documented that those two guys, there's no love lost, shall we say? But obviously, it's
no,
people.
it's very hard because people don't understand. They think us fighters are multi-millionaires. I've got a family. I've got 3 young boys, my wife. Bells are still going to get paid. So if I'm not fighting, I can't be in the gym. I'm obviously self-employed, so I work as much as I can. But I can understand people's frustrations. But there was no one other more frustrated than myself from having that fight when it was all fight. So it was it was hard, but we just got to remain focused. I got a great team around me with Gary Lockett and that, and I just kept in and out the gym, pop my head in and out while working because at the end of the day, if I'm not fighting, like I said, there's no money coming in this house.
So, I mean, is that the key now? Obviously, we've got this big Indongo fight next weekend. Are you hoping to have sort of a busy and active 2022?
I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't run before I can walk. I'm quite a realist. But I'm hoping that I get through this good win now. Even if it goes to full 8 rounds, I get rounds under my belt. Or if I finish him early, I don't know. But I'd like to have a good win on February the 5th. And I've actually got some things going on. I got a mate living in Scotland, Alfie, who's another fighter. We've got some things going on, like TV shows, etc. So I'll be stepping away for about 4 weeks to go up to Scotland and some Netflix program or some Amazon Prime program or something I get involved in. And hopefully, like I said, I get the good win. And maybe Boxer signs me up. I don't know.
So, is it just a one fight deal? This with Sky and Boxer now?
Yeah, I think the only thing that's been signed is the contract of the fight. So what happens after that really depends on fight night on February the 5th.
No, super. I mean, as a British fan, I'm sure won't be the only one backing you to get this win in good style, and let's hope that the rewards come with it. I mean, we'll start to wind down now. I mean, you've achieved a lot in your career, and as I said, we really were excited to have you on. You former British and Commonwealth champion. I mean, even prize fighter, tournament winner back in 2013.
Yeah.
And I think it's also fair to say you've probably been in some of the most exciting domestic fights, certainly around your divisions, in the last decade, really. I mean, at 33 now, what's the ambition with boxing? What are you hoping to get?
To be honest with you, I don't feel old for 33, but them little niggles you're starting to get you didn't have 3-4 years ago, but I got a good sports therapist, Adam Card, he's a local guy, and he keeps me nimble and things, I got a good strength and conditioner, Joel Thompson. He keeps me in good shape. I don't drink, I don't smoke, so if I can get a win through this fight now, hopefully get signed by Boxer and probably have a couple more fights. And, at the end of the day, there is life after boxing. I know what I'm doing after boxing. I've got all that sussed out ready. But I just want to get a good few wins now. Get a little bit of money in because it's not mega money, life changing money where I am. It may be, people think, oh, millions of pounds a fight, you're far from that, So if I could just bring a bit of money in to secure, next couple of months whilst I adjust into normal life, I'd happily do that. But retirement or a career ending is way in the back of my mind at the moment. I just thinking about good 18 months of hard work, 35, then maybe stepping back from the sport. But like you said, I've done prize fighter 2013, WBC International Champion 2014. I boxed a British title twice in 15, and I won it in 19, won the Commonwealth, and I've lost it. So, this could be the final chapter of my career now. Good win, and signing up with Boxer, and that'll be a good little book to read.
No, it definitely would. And like I said, as a fight fan sort of looking in, yours has definitely been one of the more colourful and exciting careers. So as a fan, we can only sort of thank you for that. It's guys like yourself that make us fall in love with the sport. So
yeah, when you say colour, you mean claret, do you? Not the blood.
It's what the fans pay to see, isn't it? They pay to see a bit of viciousness.
That's it. I've taken fights on last minute. I've taken fights on 2 weeks' notice to save shows. And I haven't come out well when I've got cut on 2 occasions. But it's what I like to do. It's what's inside me since I was 12 years old, walking in the gym. So I know how to fight. So it's going to be. I just can't wait for February the 5th. I'll be honest with you. It's goosebumps to the back of my neck speaking about it now.
No, that's brilliant. I mean, we can't wait either, like I say. So, I mean, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks ever so much, Chris, for coming on. We really appreciate it.
No worries, my man.
Fantastic. Best of luck on February the 5th.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.